I'm probably late to the party on this one. It may be like the worst kept secret in the horror community right now, but I'm pretty sure, like I'm 90% sure, that Scream Factory is going to be releasing a Friday the 13th box set pretty soon. I say Scream Factory, it could be anybody, but Scream Factory seems like the most likely candidate because I had heard from some news source online that there was a director that directed one of the Friday the 13th films that was doing new interviews. Well, why would you be doing new interviews about the film unless you're putting out a new version? Now, usually Paramount and all those guys, they don't really go out of their way to do new stuff like that for releases because, like, all the old ones have ported over basically the same thing since, like, the old box set days almost, or at least the collector's edition DVD sets. The word is Scream Factory's the ones behind this, and the word also is that they're doing probably a box set similar to how the Halloween box set was done, if you remember that one, which was like a really good set. One of the only good Scream Factory pieces I actually don't have. I figure maybe at San Diego Comic-Con this year they was going to be, introducing this concept and talking about this box set that they was going to put out. I assume it's a box set. It could have been individual releases of Friday the 13th. I don't know. But whatever it was going to be, I figured the San Diego Comic Con would have been the best time to say this. And of course, that's not going to happen. So now it's just a matter of time before they let that cat out the bag. And assuming they are releasing a box set or a collector's edition of some of the movies at least. And I don't really think it's too far out of the realm of possibilities that they could be doing this because they had to work together when they put out the Halloween one with several companies. They had to work with Anchor Bay, they had to work with themselves, and they had to work with Lionsgate, and they had all those three people had to come together to make these box sets and these things possible. So it's not out the realm of possibilities that they could work with Paramount, which they could also work with whoever owns the other ones, whether it be, I don't know who that would be, to be honest with you, because I don't think Dimension's really around anymore. So because Paramount is still releasing like steelbooks and stuff for part one, so I feel like they still own at least the home video rights. That being said, you got to think, what could they possibly do with Friday the 13th to make you want to go back and dip into it for like that 800th time? There is the movies like Part 7 that was released cut, heavily cut. Now, I don't know if that stuff even exists. Like, I've heard it's been destroyed. I think they even said on some of the old extras or the Crystal Lake documentary that this stuff probably doesn't exist anymore. But just imagine if they could find it. That would, like, open up a whole new world with Part 7, because Part 7's cut pretty bad. I know the old Blu-ray release, I think, put the actual rated version of Jason Goes to Hell on Blu-ray, whereas the Voodoo Code was the uncut version. Just putting that on there would be really good. And plus those movies like Jason X and Jason Goes to Hell and all that stuff, I think might be out of print pretty bad. Definitely could do new scans. I think 4K scans for all of them or something that anybody could do. Maybe put them out on 4K. I don't know, but 4K scans go a long way because I remember, like, especially Part 3, it didn't look that good. A lot of them look kind of soft. Some of them look pretty decent, but a lot of them look kind of soft in the old Blu-ray set. So definitely a transfer would be great. I have no proof that this is going to happen. I'm assuming this is going to happen. I'm hoping this is going to happen. So fingers crossed that Scream Factory, or if not Scream Factory, at least somebody is putting out a box set for Friday the 13th, or at least new versions of those that make buying them again worthwhile. Comment below. Do you think Scream Factory is going to be doing this? Let me know below. Let me know below what you might want to see in this box set if it gets released, because I'm pretty excited about it. We know somebody's doing something with Friday the 13th. We just don't know what yet.